This is the most underrated technique to boost your retention without lifting a single finger. And it might feel a little bit counterintuitive at first, but it truly works. And the technique that I'm talking about, well, before we get into it, let me ask you this. Have you ever seen or read this statement before? Your subscription expires in 3 days. Want to keep it? Do nothing. I don't know about you, but it sounds a little bit familiar to me. That's the negative option email. I know it sounds simple and it feels passive, but it works really well. And the real question is, why does this actually work? Like, what is the science behind it? Well, the answer lies in these psychological reasons. Reason number one is because it's human behavior 101. You see, people are wired to avoid friction because doing nothing is way easier than taking action. That's without a doubt. This is called inertia bias, our tendency to want to stick with what's default. Reason number two, risk versus reward. From customer point of view, keeping access is less risky than canceling or losing something they might still use. Talking about when loss aversion strikes in again. Reason number three, decision fatigue. You see, according to research, we make 35,000 decisions a day. Man, that's a lot. So when you remove a decision like you don't need to do anything to stay in, it actually feels like a relief, not a burden. And a real-world example of this is Amazon Prime. And every year, millions of their customers receive an email just like this. Your Prime membership renews on so-and-so date. Cancel anytime. That's it. Simple and straightforward. And it reminds them, but it doesn't interrupt the day. And because the default is renewal, the vast majority of them stay in. Not because they're a trick, it's because it's easier and they're still finding value from them. And so pro tip, this only works if your product or service delivers a real value. Otherwise, it would just create a churn delay, not a retention. Therefore, use this tactic ethically and make sure that you pair it with the reason and the why of why they choose your service, why they are in your program. Show them and remind them on the value that they're getting, because if they're convinced of the value that you're giving them and they're satisfied with them, they will definitely stay in. And so if you're an e-com business owner or an email marketer, I wanted to ask you this. Have you seen this in action before, or have you tried it yourself? I would love to know your thought and experience on this.